Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello dear students. Now it's time for a new grammar lesson, which is reflexive pronouns. Let's have a look at these two examples. Joe is looking at Bob. Joe is looking at Joe. Now we will underline the nouns in the two sentences. In the first sentence I have Joe as a subject and Bob as an object. In the second one, I have Joe as a subject and as an object. Okay, speaking about this one, Joe, and this one, Bob, we are going to replace them by suitable pronouns. To replace Bob with a suitable pronoun, which pronoun shall I use? Yes, him. So I will say Joe is looking at him, an object pronoun. But here, can I say here that Joe is looking at him in the mirror? Of course no, I will say Joe is looking at himself. So whenever the subject is different from the object, I use something called an object pronoun. But whenever the subject is the same as the object, I use something called a reflexive pronoun. So reflexive pronouns are used instead of the noun when the subject is the same as the object in the sentence. It's as if you are looking at the mirror. When I look at the mirror, I see my own reflection. So let's have a look at the rest of the reflexive pronouns. What is the reflexive pronoun of I? Great, myself. What is the reflexive pronoun of you? If it's singular, it will be yourself. But if it's plural, it will be yourselves. Okay, so pay attention that when you switch it into plural, you switch this F into VES. Great. What about we? Ourselves. Great. Okay. What about he? Himself. She, herself. It, itself. They, themselves. Okay. Let's have a look at these examples. So Joe is looking at Joe. Instead of repeating the same noun in the subject and the object, I will say Joe is looking at himself. And instead of saying Amy is looking at Amy, it's better to say Amy is looking at herself. And instead of saying that Amy and Joe are looking at Amy and Joe, it's better to say Amy and Joe are looking at themselves. Okay, now we will underline the reflexive pronouns in these sentences. Joe enjoyed himself at the party. Where is the reflexive pronoun here? Yes, it's himself. Okay, what about this? I cut myself while chopping onions. Where is the reflexive pronoun here? Myself. Great. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Where is the reflexive pronoun here? Yes, it's yourself. Behave yourselves at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Where is the reflexive pronoun here? Great, it's yourselves. Okay, have a look at these verbs. Enjoyed, cut, hurt, and behave. So reflexive pronouns usually come with certain verbs like enjoy, cut, hurt, and behave. Okay, let's see the next examples. We will underline also the reflexive pronouns. Would you like to help yourself to another drink? Where is the reflexive pronoun here? Yes, it's yourself. I taught myself to play the guitar. Yes, it's myself. John can fix his toy car by himself. Okay, what are the verbs here? I have help. Okay, what do I mean by help yourself? Help yourself. it means that take food or drink. So help yourself to another drink. So take other drink or take other food. Okay, what about I taught myself to play the guitar? So I did it myself without any help. Great, so it's self-learning. What about this? By myself. So sometimes the reflexive pronoun comes after by. Great. Okay, let's recap the lesson. So reflexive pronouns usually come after enjoy, cut, hurt, behave, and after by. When I have the reflexive pronoun with the verb help, it means to take food or drink, and it means to do something without any help.